Hello, my cat brothers. This is your reading from November 15th to the 30th. So, let's get to it. Alright, now I'm talking to those of you right now. Listen up. Some of you think you're being slick. Really. Alright, let's go here first. You have a lot of false projects, false persona, a very childlike mentality. You put up this false persona of what you are and what you're capable of doing. But yet there's some of you who are around a person, possibly you are an earth sign. Water. Okay. Cancer. ¿Cómo se dice? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But there's some Capricorn brothers who are dealing with a man that has a childlike mentality, that's basically full of shit. You know, there's a man here giving to the poor, but yet he has a scale. Like, he is not being like a Robin Hood type. He's not being a sincere type of person. He's giving to give, to feel important, to look important. You know what I'm saying? Is another false persona. You know, this person is giving, you know, solely to gain. He's not giving to share. He doesn't want to, you know, over here, I don't know if you can see it. I gotta get a better camera. You know, whatever you have, you know, whatever, you know, money, anything like that, not only are you greedy, but you're hoarding it. Or you're dealing with a greedy man who's hoarding what he has. You know, money and all that is energy, just like anything else. In order for it to come back in, it has to go out. It's a cycle, just like anything else. If you keep hoarding it, it's gonna stop. You know, if you're greedy, obviously, eventually you're gonna need. Eventually you're gonna be here, or that person is gonna be here, and they're gonna need. You know, the roles will reverse. You know, the outcome was, well, the potential of it was, the person is obviously not just deceptive, but the person isn't stable. His personality isn't stable, or your personality is not stable. Your life, your energy, anything, everything about this person or you, it's unstable. It's very deceptive, greedy, childlike, false persona, everything. This person is extremely, extremely negative. Just like our Sag sisters, they're dealing with a woman who has a dark soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is some people who are dealing with a person, and the other people, or some of them, is you. Some of my viewers, this is you. I wouldn't be surprised if this person has a dark soul, because he has all the qualities of a person with a dark soul. Now, this person or you sees yourself as good and tolerant, but that is not the reality. Or you want the people around you to think that you're good and that you're tolerant. See how there's two kings here? You want to be a king. You want to be viewed as a king, but you do not, or this person does not have the qualities of a king. A real king anyway. You know, if you want people to serve you or be there for you, you want your own people, you want them to respect you, you have to do right by them. Because when push comes to shove, eventually you're going to be here. What kind of king is down here? You know, only a fool does that. See how the fool came up? You know, you're causing a lot of negative energy, pain. You're backstabbing people in order to get what you want. A lot of tears, a lot of sadness. You're robbing from people. You know, there's somebody out there that's taking. I seen somebody taking from the elderly, from the disabled. You're taking advantage of those people. And you need to stop. You're truly, when that nasty energy comes back for you, you're going to remember my words. You're going to be like, that fucking bitch. You're going to say something like that. You know, your hopes and fears is that you want to wear a crown. But all you're wearing is a false crown, a fake one. You might as well go to the dollar store, buy a crown and put it on your head. You feel me? You know, you want power, you want authority, but the shit is that there's even kings who rule by fear. You're not even ruling with fear. You're ruling straight out of deception. And let me tell you, every royalty, just like the rest of us, they have targets on their back. The more popular you are, the more you have, the more people that are going to come for you. Remember that. You want to be a king? I suggest you grow up, act like it, and know how to defend yourself and cover your ass. Because there's people coming for you. You're hurting a lot of people. Some people may turn the other cheek, but then there's people who there's people who are just gonna come after you. There are a lot of vengeance. You know, they're gonna hurt you, and possibly even the people in your life, your family, your loved ones. You have to be careful. It's common sense. Let's use it, okay? For those of you who are dealing with this man, stay far away, because there's a lot of shit coming for him, and you don't want to get involved. You don't, because they're whoever's coming after this man is just not coming after him. They're coming for everyone. They're gonna target his family, the people he works with. You know, they're the people who are around him. Think of a think of a mafia type situation. Okay? A gangster situation. So if you're dealing with a man like this, step back and let him just basically rot in his bullshit. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. You know, for those of you who are doing this, I suggest you sit down and recreate yourself. You know, there's nothing bad about taking a step back and starting all over again. You could use this whole situation as a stepping stone, as a lesson, and build yourself up to the man that you want the people to think you are. You know, there's nothing worse than an adult that's fucking full of shit. Who wants to deal with people like that? And eventually the truth comes out. Eventually the sun and the moon, because the moon has light too, it may be dimmer than the sun, but it will come out. And shit is gonna hit the fan. You know what? For those of you who are dealing with a man like this. Let's see what the angels have to say to you. What advice do you have for the Capricorn men that are dealing with the person with the dark soul from November 15th to the 30th? The rest of you are on your own. Not bad. Alrighty. Archangel Uriel says you know what to do. He says trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Hopefully you take my advice and leave the man that's in your life that's doing this to people alone. You don't want to be anywhere near this person. There's a lot of darkness. He's causing it, and it's going to come right back for him. I don't care what you call it, karma, call it whatever. Say you don't believe in it, it doesn't matter. It's going to come for you. Let's see what you're going to do with all that darkness. Hold a yes or no question in your mind. The hearts are yes, the diamonds are no. We're using playing cards. The hearts are yes, the diamonds are a possibility, the spades are no, and the clubs are possibly not. So hold a yes or no question in your mind. What answer? Okay, it came up already. Alright, the answer to your question, there's a strong possibility. There's a possibility. Alrighty? Now, remember, for those of you who are dealing with a man like that, he is a false king. And there are times where kingdoms fall. Think of the tower in this deck. You know, empires fall. Shit comes and goes like anything else. Everything is energy. You know, just be careful. As for the rest of you, you pretty much created your own prison. Alright, see you next time, or you'll see me next time. Bye.